again. We want to hear from another personality, another great leader in the world, Professor DrTPS Sasikuma, to come and share with us on this same topic on happiness and health. DrTPS Sasikuma from India is the life mentor, space science communicator, poet, author, educationist, motivational speaker, psychological life, career counseling expert, image building, peak performance coach, spiritual master with Himalaya tradition, conscious living commune associate, exponent on India heritage, philosophy, Bangas, Gita, and many more. So far since 2000, for the past 22 years, reached to more than 1 million each teacher, parent, and student. So you can see where we derive that TPS from: teacher, parent, and student. So it's anxious to speak, I can see. So I will just show this slide so that you can read yourself more about this amazing professor that happens to be my own personal mentor. But then, if you want to connect with him direct, please click on www.drtps-shiksa.in. I believe you got that one right. And if you want to email him again, direct, DrTPSASIKUMAR@gmail.com. If you want to telephone him, because he's put his telephone number there, you can get it. You can connect with him on +91 9447 437 948. I won't tell you more why you need to connect, but listen attentively this morning and enjoy the teaching from his wealth of wisdom and knowledge and many years of experiences. So, permit me now to welcome Professor TPS Sasikuma from India. You are welcome, sir.
Namaste, 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 greetings. Thank you, my sister, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth. Thank you, YYCA. We were discussing on topics on life transformation, leadership. Today's topic is happiness and health, right? The happiness and health is a beautiful topic. Basically, because the conference is on leadership. So, if you relate leadership to the topic given, happiness, health, and happiness, yeah, it's always doubtful which is important, health is important or happiness is important. There are two parameters: one is health, another one is happiness. The question is whether happiness is important or health is important. Which is higher? Happiness is higher, health is higher? No. I keep saying it's a cyclic process. It's in cycle. That is because if you're happy, it boosts your health. I have to use the word boost because happiness is actually a vitamin for health. If you're not happy, that means you are not feeling good. If you're not feeling good, you are physically will start becoming ill. The first problem comes in the feelings, emotions. Emotions are the most important part of feelings. There is a great saying in one of the health text of India, Hatha Pradipika. It says, Sharira Manaso Yoga Paraspara Manuvrajet Adhara Adheya Bhavena Tapta Jakadayoriva. Assume that you take your a pot as your body and your mind, the feeling as the oil. Take hot oil and put in the maybe a silver pot. When the oil is hot, the pot will get heated up. The oil is cold, the pot will get cooled down. So your body, which is generally considered as healthy and unhealthy, your feeling is the oil which you put inside your body. So there is a strong connection between your blood pressure, all the life parameters, healthy parameters, on the way you consider yourself happy or unhappy. I'm sure a doctor will ask you when you have got high BP, did you had any fighting? Are you feeling depressed? Is there any problem? Did you change your routine? Did you get good sleep? See, sleep matters a lot. If you are not happy, you can't sleep. You have some great things to do tomorrow and you are not capable of doing it, that means you are unhappy. Your skill is less. When your skill is less, you will start thinking about it, overburdening yourself with a lot of thoughts which makes you to become dull, and therefore you will not be able to become healthy tomorrow. Now let us talk about health which will fuel the happiness. The health is the petrol for the vehicle of happiness. Suppose you are not healthy, the feeling physically upset, not good, not vibrant, energy is not there, I am tired. Definitely you will not feel like energetic, therefore you can't do many things. So health fuels happiness and happiness boosts health. So which is important? Health is important or happiness is important? I don't know how thoughtfully the topic is given to me. It's not that I have given the topic. It's my sister Queen Elizabeth, YYCA, has given this topic. You see how thoughtfully. There is a positive cycle of happiness and health which boosts itself, reinforce itself, which is the essence of the verses, the poetry which I just took it from the traditional Indian text. Sharira, the body, Manaso, the feeling, Paraspara Manuvrajet, they are linked so much, you cannot separate them. The health and happiness cannot be separated. If you are healthy, you are happy. You are happy means you are healthy, and you are happy, your health will get boosted up. And there is a beautiful video which I did long back. It's only few minutes, less than 5 minutes, I think. I don't remember. You can look at it. Illness, disease. What is the difference between illness and disease? Illness is for the body. I am ill. I have back pain. My leg is paining. My muscle pain. I have got a headache. These are all illness. Because of illness, that means the body, the health is not good. You get diseased. What is ease? Ease is being peaceful. I am at ease. Dis-ease is I am not in peace. Because I have got illness, I become diseased. So actually there is no disease for people. Disease is a state of mind. Disease will make you unhappy. Illness cannot make you unhappy. I may have severe back pain, but I am a positive person. I am in a positive cycle. Therefore, what happens is, even if I am sick, Even if I am ill, I don't mind doing my job because I enjoy doing it. So I am still happy even if I am sick. So which is more important? Now it says your body is not important, but your attitude is more important. Even if my leg is paining, I want to see my friend who is staying little away and I have to walk all the way. I don't mind doing it because the happiness which I get is more important than my health. So my attitude towards my life is what is determined by comparing, understanding the positive cycle between the happiness and health. That's why my expansion, you look at DrTPS, LIFE. Many topics will be there. LIFE. Live in full enjoyment. Life is live in full enjoyment. And that is the transformation. A resilience in challenges. No negative thoughts. I am going to be very powerfully. I have stress. The other day we discussed stress and distress. The stress is, if I am healthy and happy, any stress is a positive aspect. If I am not healthy, I am not happy, any stress becomes a distress for me. It becomes a tension for me because I am not able to do it and I have a lot of job to do. Then I become distressed. I become in tension. I will have a lot of depression. All problems comes because my health is not supporting. What I wanted to do for my happiness is not happening because my health is not supporting. Other example what I gave is my health is not supporting, but my attitude is good. I can still do my job and derive happiness. So that's a cycle. It's a cycle. And where do you come to this conference on leadership conference? So where is leadership become part of this? Now assume that I am a leader. That means I have got a lot of people who are following me. It is not me becoming a leader. The followers make me a leader. It is not I am declaring myself as a leader. You have nobody following you. You cannot declare yourself as a leader. Your followers should declare you as a leader. So what is important? I must have a lot of people looking upon me. Oh, he is a great man. I wanted to follow him. So what is the first thing? You have to be physically strong. I don't think somebody follows somebody who is not physically strong. Second one, emotionally very balanced. I must be having a balanced emotions. I don't come down and then up and then so much of dancing when there is some joy and so much of depression when there is a problem. No, stable mind. That shows you are a matured person. You are a decent person. You are not showing off. You are balanced life. So emotionally balanced, physically strong, emotionally balanced. I must be able to understand things very sharp. So I should have a sharp mind. I can't read and understand a text given by somebody else. How can I be a leader? I must have knowledge. That is where in the beginning my sister was mentioning, keep on learning. Open your eyes. There is a great sloka in great verses, great chanting in every program when they start in India, they have a prayer. And the prayer is Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I salute to my Guru, Master, who is leading me from darkness to light. Having no knowledge is dark. Having light is I am able to see things clearly. So what is knowledge? Leading me from darkness to light is knowledge. And I salute you, that person who leads me. And how he leads, everyone thinks I know the subject. Oh, given topic is given, I can go and Google, get some text downloaded, read that, and then people think that I have knowledge. It is like having cataract to your eyes, blurred vision. Nothing is clear. You know something, there is something, but I am not very clear. Ask few questions, he will not be able to answer it. You will start beating around the bush. You will use some blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's okay. I've seen a lot of people around in this world giving lectures on different topics. Very, very blurred vision. So what is the next sloka says? Atnanam. Atnanam means not having knowledge. Nanam, that is my house name. Jnaanam. Nanam. You can see Nanam DrTPS. You will see a lot of videos because knowledge is what I give. So knowledge DrTPS. Nanam. Jnaanam. Nanam. Nanam is knowledge. Atnanam means not having knowledge. Our language Sanskrit is very beautiful. You put a before this, it becomes not. Nanam is knowledge, atnanam is no knowledge. So not knowledge is like having blind vision, not a clear vision. And who is that leader, the master, the guide, the acharya? Acharya is who does, and people think about him, look at him and follow him. That means he's a leader. Every great teacher is a great leader. That's why we take quotations from him. The quotes are given from him. So who is that? Who will give you a medicine in your eyes and your eye vision becomes very clear? He is not teaching you. He is making you to see things clearly. See, he is not one who is giving you knowledge. He is directing you to the place where you will get knowledge. That is more important. So I know who can give you more knowledge. It's like a physician, doctor, who when you go with a problem, he refers to a higher specialist. So every leader has to be a specialist. No, he is a person who directs to the specialists. Because every leader has advisors. So you can also send him to your advisors. So you don't have to direct every problem in this world you cannot solve. If somebody comes with a pain, you are not a doctor to treat. But you should tell, this is a doctor where you can go. I know he will do well. So you are directing him. So the job of a leader is giving directions. He lives with you and direct you to a higher plane, higher level, bigger place. That is the job of a leader. So you tell me, if my brain is not perfect, I am not a sharp brain, I myself keep worrying about my problems, will I be able to guide somebody in my life? So he has to make choices for not me, but for somebody else. So my mind should be very sharp. So when I am physically fit, I can focus more. I can help many people. If I am physically not well, I will not be able to help many people. So my cognitive function, my logical reasoning, analytical skill, mathematical ability, data analysis become very good. My sharp decision making to take very, very balanced decisions. So ability is to make decisions. That is the leader's quality. So for which I need a sharp mind, and better decisions comes from sharp mind. Sharp mind is possible only when I am happy. If I am not happy, my brain will not work perfectly. I am a worried person. Where is your thought? Your thought is only on your problems. You cannot think for better knowledge. And that is what I have written a book on emotional intelligence for corporate communications. What is that emotional intelligence? The emotions, my happy or unhappy mood, everybody can be having little bit of problems every day. But that doesn't make me to stop thinking rationally, identifying solutions for complex problems, keeping my relationship most important for a leader. He must keep good relationship with the people. That is where the conference on relationship and leadership are very much connected. So relationship leads to leadership. If I am not having good relationship with the people, how can I be called as a leader? A leader has to have a wide range of people, some capable, uncapable, balanced. I must be able to take all of them into my fold. I can get all of them. Oh, I will only take beautiful people. No, he cannot be a leader. I will take only people who are below 25 years. No, he cannot be a leader. Everybody under any age, any state, any place, any culture, any knowledge, any emotional balanced or unbalanced state. I cannot tell no, I will only help people who are highly intelligent to lead. No, you are not intelligent. Converting them to intelligent is my job. That means I should be good in communication. Yesterday we have described communication. I must be good in conflict resolution. If there is a problem, I know how to solve the problems. All this happens only when your emotional intelligence is high. So a leader should have good emotional intelligence. And emotion and intelligence both are related to your health and happiness. Healthy person only will have a good brain which works perfectly for problems, solving problems of many people. If I am not healthy, my concentration, half of my thoughts will go to my health problems. I am too much of headache. You give me a maths problem, I will not be able to solve because my headache is disturbing me. If somebody asks you what is the time, I will not even give an answer if I am severe headache. I'll tell, don't disturb me. Don't ask me time. See, a small things you cannot do when you are not healthy. So leadership comes from, a leadership generally gets a lot of pressure because many people will keep interacting with you. See, today morning I finished a maths class for a small child. I got an email from a 8th grade child saying that now I want to learn maths from you. I asked, how do you know me? I have seen your YouTube and then saw that you are giving great lectures on different subjects. I was wondering how is it possible for somebody to give a. I said I don't take tuitions for classes and all that, but let me see what you really want. It was a basic mathematics, which takes 5 minutes for that child to solve. I taught her methods which can solve in 1 minute, less than a minute. And it is not I am solving problem, I am making things to make it faster. So solving problem everybody can do, but what is important is how fast you will do it. That is why I keep saying the most important ability a leader should have is not doing hard work. Many people keep saying do hard work, hard work, hard work. I don't agree with hard work. I keep talking about smart work. The smart work is, I want to break a stone. I am not going to hit 100 times. I will look around the stone and then see where I have to hit, and one hit is enough to break the stone. To identify which location I have to hit, what pressure I have to hit, or maybe I need a different tool to put there to hammer it. I need a wedge, I need a sharp nail. So put two sharp nails in one end and the other end and hit it. The stone will break into two beautiful pieces. But without knowing I do hard work, what will happen? The whole stone will get spoiled. I cannot cut it in the style in which I want. I can cut it in the style in which I want only when I know the geometry, I know where to hit, I know how much pressure has to use. So all this thought process is analyzing, the ability to analyze problem. It is not blindly hitting on the problems. Analyze the problem, understand what gives me solutions faster. Faster is important. Not a lot of time is taken for solving a problem. Then you are not a leader. You are not a sharp-minded person. So what it means? It means you have to think a lot. You have a lot of challenges. When there is a time which is hanging beside you, you will have pressure. But how do you handle that pressure? Calmly, effectively, without burning out yourself. Understand the challenges. Take steps which will solve that problem. Sharper, that means you are a smart person. So the stress management with the smartness. The stress management is a activity which happens, probably which hamper your health and happiness. But if you are a leader, it will not hamper you. I know how to solve my problems, that's why I'm a leader. I know how to take care of my pressure. I know the pressure will make me to act faster. I know how to act fast because I know the tricks of solving problems. And for a leader, who is the person who will motivate? The leader motivates a lot of people. Now the question is, who is the inspiration for him? Who gives him aspiration? Who is the person who is motivating him? Who radiates positive energy to that leader? A happy leader radiates energy from himself. He don't have to get energy from somewhere else. He inspires, he motivates, he fosters, he thinks positive. His work environment is such a place where he is able to engage himself. Nobody need to give you a job. I don't think somebody has asked my sister Queen Elizabeth to do this job. No, you have taken up the task by yourself. So you generate job by yourself, you take the pressure by yourself. Organizing a program is a pressure, it's a task. It's not that easy. Calling many people, arranging time, look at whether the time the people are up or not. If they don't come, how do I take my sessions? If half an hour somebody do not join, you must be able to speak. And related topic you are able to speak. That people only can consider arranging programs, I know. It is not that easy. And assume that 3 people join. How do you sharply cut to them? The time is up. No, now the next person. You become sometimes very, very sharp. You are a knife cutting people and saying, no, get out. That also you need a lot of ability, right? So your resilience, you are under pressure. And you are, but still you are keeping relationship. So nicely you must tell them. You should tell them so nicely without harming them. And lot of difficult times. And those difficult times, how are you making yourself and smile? Though inside back you are having a lot of pressure, you are not showing that pressure to outside people. No, you say that, yeah, it's very good, wonderful. Now it's time you should stop because you add more points. The first point, which was great, will be forgotten by people. This is the right time to stop your lecture. Finished. Actually, you are asking him stop the lecture. Or maybe you are asking him don't continue your blunder, right? You have to put it in nice words. So these are all abilities to conduct programs. This is how you take the pressure. So you become a role model. People will look at you, how beautifully this lady is handling the problem. No, how beautifully a big problem is resolved. How beautifully she keeps relationship. Understand, look at the leader, learn a lot of things. Then the leader becomes a role model. And that role model should have punctuality. See, you cannot say that 9 o'clock the program starts and 9 o'clock you are not turning up. And when somebody waits and then it happens. Yesterday I had a lecture in which the lecture time was given, but then some press people were talking. I was happy. Anyway, press people are coming. It is part of advertisement, marketing. Let it happen. But that took only 10 minutes. But then the organizer started talking about some silly things here and there, making people to talk. I said, I'm waiting for last 1 hour and you called me for a lecture. And the anchoring person says, now you have 27 minutes. I said, you are very sharp, 27 minutes. Then stop it. I don't want to talk, I said. Because you called me for 1.5 hour lecture. I'm prepared for 1.5 hour. And now you cannot tell 27 minutes you stop. I don't mind if something great happened before that. Nothing great happened. It was only time pass. And you cannot do time pass and then after that a serious program. You can have a serious program, then time pass. No problem. Right? Your eye is more important or eyelid is more important? Eye is more important. Eyelid is only to protect it, right? So you cannot have just fun. You should have there is a great saying, the rest belongs to the work. The rest belongs to the work with no eyelids to the eyes. Assume that you are only having eye, no eyelids. It is not protecting. The eye will get damaged. But assume you have only eyelids, no eye. What is the purpose of your eyelid? So work is more important. The eyelids are only to protect. Eyelid is also important. Some fun in life is important. Some time pass is important. Some hobby is important. But you cannot have just hobby in your life without work. So most important is the eye, and then to protect it, you need an eyelid. Work belongs to the rust, or rust belongs to the work with no eyelids to the eyes. That's a beautiful quote. What is required? You should become a role model which says, I am serious person. But that doesn't mean I am all the time serious. I also love fun. I have some healthy habits of mixing them together. The leaders know how to take the team within, how to make them into actions, not just fun a lot, and in between, how to make them happy. So, the prioritizing your activity, which is to be given weightage, all these will happen only. I am in a good mood. What is the good mood? I am healthy and happy. Together is called a good mood. My mood is not good, severe headache. Generally, we say headache is a sickness, but mood is a feeling. Correct. So, the leaders must be able to encourage creating a culture wherein everybody is together so that I can organize large programs. I can make not me alone happy and making all others unhappy. No, I know how to take care of everybody and everybody healthy and happy. And if somebody says I have got a physical problem, yeah, I will be able to solve your problems. So physical, emotional, intellectual, definitely a leader's quality is being social. So the fourth parameter is social. Physical, emotional, intellectual, social. And the last one, I can balance all these and do much, much better in my life. I can quote a lot of things when you have high wisdom, and that wisdom comes with high spirituality inside. So the fivefold development, which generally I speak, you can look at fivefold development, DrTPS. I generally describe physical, emotional, intellectual, social, and spiritual. How do you become happy and healthy to become part of a great leadership movement, great mindset? The title is Mindset for Transformation in Relationship, and in which the conference is on leadership. How do I connect all of them together is the topic what is given to me today, the healthy and happy life. So I was just looking at the banner behind my sister, reading those lines, and between I am able to speak this much. I think that's good enough. And this is a master class. There should not be continuous talking. There has to be a lot of questions. Correct? Yes, you can international leadership conference. Yes, you can international academy. I know today my topic is healthy and happiness, or today or tomorrow. I think today only. Yeah, today is the topic. That is the topic. Yeah. You are muted. You are muted, my sister.
Today.
Yeah, today. And tomorrow, I think it is overcoming fear, anger, and violence. Yeah. I can complement this along with that. It's all connected. Anyway, it's all connected.
Yes.
Good enough?
So now we're still waiting. We are still, still. You have a lot of knowledge.
I want a lot of questions. I want a lot of
Yeah,
questions.
because I'm still writing my questions down, so I still need to. Yeah, the more I learn, the more I listen, the more I learn, the more the questions will start coming.
See, basically,
because we want to.
Basically, all of us are healthy and happy by birth. You can see a small child has got lot of ability to go behind something until it gets it. Assume you give a very beautiful pen which you have in your pocket. You see a small child playing or maybe crying. You just show the pen, I'm sure the child will come behind you. The child will come behind you until and unless it is able to get it. I have not seen a child in this world who will say, no, you are playing with me, I don't want to come behind you, I will go back, you go with your pen. No. Until the child gets the a item which the child is looking for. We are all such child. You give your mobile, put it on the ground, any child will come and then try to grab it. So what you do? Pull it little more. The child will come behind it. Pull it little more. The child will come behind it. You know, it's only elderly people lose the patience. They will take the mobile and put it in the pocket, and the child will start crying. "Eh." And what do? Immediately you give something else. You give a remote of your air conditioner. I am sure the child will go behind it. The child will forget about the mobile phone. It will only look for the immediate happiness. The child is never looking for something which he did not had, or I have no opportunity to get. Your happiness depends on what you can achieve, what you can get. Don't cry on items what you cannot get in your life. Got it? I have a great guru. Once a student went and told him, I lost my girlfriend. Then the guru said, wonderful. What is that you are saying? Wonderful. I am so sad I lost my girlfriend. Huh? Why are you so sad? You are so bad that you don't get another girlfriend in your life, or what? You lost one girlfriend. You should not be sad. If you are sure you are going to get another one, why are you sad? So you are not able to change your mood, and thinking about what you don't have, what you don't get, is not being happiness in life. Your ability, you are confident that I am very good. Why do you worry about something which doesn't come to you? See, you appear for an interview. And there is one vacancy and you are not able to get it. What does it mean? You are not fit for the chair. That's only what it means. Either you are too fat or too lean. The chair is different and your ability is different. But you have some other ability to get some other job. The world is so vast. Correct? So many people, what do? They keep thinking about what they don't have, what I don't get it. See, I am not so beautiful. I am not white. You know, in the whole world, everybody want to put creams which to make them look white. I don't know why white is beautiful and black is not beautiful. We have great God picture. You can look at Rama. R-A-M-A, Rama. Krishnan, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna. These are the two famous gods. We have plenty of gods, thousands, crores of gods. India is full of gods and goddesses. Lady gods, lady goddesses, everybody is there. Now you look at these two people who are the most famous too, and look at Shiva, S-I-V-A, Shiva. All of them are black in color. They have not given white color. So people think that your ability or looking good, everybody is worried about looking good. What is looking good? Apply a lot of facial creams and then looking good. You have a lot of personality development programs. What is personality development? How to speak is to be learned. How you don't have knowledge where the speak will come. You have good English is not ability to speak. You should have knowledge. You should have creativity. So knowledge and creativity can only give lecture. Your English is not important. Your creativity is important. Your knowledge is important. And then you know how to put them into words. Then your lecture will be absorbed. Or you have only English but no knowledge. Maybe once or twice you can become a great speaker. But third time when they listen, they will say, yeah, this man was speaking the same thing all the time. There is nothing great. No new knowledge. So you will feel bored. So what is important in life is having knowledge, having creativity. So when I stopped the lecture, assume I am with a PowerPoint, lecture is over. When my sister says continue for some more time, what do? I finished. I don't have. How can I finish my knowledge? My knowledge is not finished because I am creative, I am thinking. And that ability to think is see, I am not well, I'm not happy, I'm not healthy, I cannot think. The ability to think comes only when you are in a good mood. I am happy, yeah, my sister is asking me for knowledge, more knowledge. Assume I have severe headache, what do I say? Or I have no knowledge, what do I tell? Hey, I am not able to do it because I have severe headache. Actually, the headache is not the problem, he doesn't have knowledge, therefore he got headache.
mm, mm,
Got it? So, not having the ability will make you physically, intellectually also you are not good. That will affect your emotions. So, it's more important to have a mood, knowledge, ability to speak, skill, all that together, added with attitude. If I don't find happiness, it is not my passion to give lecture. If somebody asks me to continue, I'll say no, it's enough. I cannot do it. Tomorrow I will not come because I prepared only 10 minutes. Somebody is asking me to speak 1 hour. No, tomorrow I will not join. So why? Because I am not passionate in speaking. That passion for doing is gives happiness to me after the job, and that is what driving me for the job. Both are important. So passion is important, right? My attitude is important, my skill is important. I should have ability, I should have knowledge, I should have my vocabulary good. I remember me and my sister was talking on a same platform where the English class was happening. So many C's were told, and my lecture was some other topic.
yes.
I added another many C's because I was in that mood. The earlier speaker spoke something. I just wanted to continue some more C's because I was.
So,
The whole lecture for 1 hour was with full of C's, right?
mm,
See, what happens is you are becoming creative. The creativity comes only with few knowledge. If you are not having knowledge, creativity will not come. Creativity comes with knowledge, knowledge comes with creativity. That is why in India, the Bharat, the god of creativity is called Brahma. His wife is called Saraswati, who is the knowledge goddess. The creativity and knowledge is married together in India. Therefore, don't talk about knowledge a lot. Don't talk about soft skill a lot. The soft skill is possible only when I have a hard skill inside me. The hard skill is my knowledge. So, conduct of any program, not just you have ability to speak is good enough. You should have creativity, good presence of mind. All that will become your ability. That gives you leadership. And that creativity is possible only when you gain knowledge. To gain knowledge, you will have to sit a lot, read a lot, and then you get a lot of enjoyment while speaking. All these are part of your health. If I am not healthy, how do I sit for long hours to? I am sure my sister is sitting long hours and conducting this program. Assume you have a severe problem in your health, you will not be able to sit. Assume you have a severe problem, but you are so much passionate, you will still sit with all your problems. Understood? So that's why I said both are related. Your passion is important, knowledge is important. Knowledge becomes higher, passion becomes higher. Knowledge becomes higher, passion becomes higher. You become creative. When you are creative, your communication skill increases, and that language will come to you. Whichever language. Yesterday morning, all my talk was in a different language, which I generally don't give. You can see the comment below that, oh, I never, my students who are earlier students who are in that this region, they were asking, you speak this language so well, we didn't know. See, when there is a opportunity comes, we will use our language skill. So it is essential to become creative, the essential to become always in action. If you are not in action, you are like a rubber band, elasticity. Elastic material get elasticity only when you keep on stretching it. If you don't stretch it and keep it in a corner, after 1 year you take it, it will break. It will lose its elasticity. Our brain, our physical strength is such, you don't do physical work every day and rest for 20 years. After some time, you will not be able to work at all. Every day you run, then only you can become a runner. At age of 40, don't imagine that I'm going to run from today onwards. You will collapse. Immediately you will die. Your practice is essential. I am not bending down to take some items from my life. From childhood onwards, I am not doing it. I will not be able to do it later. I am not climbing steps. I cannot climb steps. Today, if I go for a program, if it is up to 5th floor, up to 5 floors, I don't even sometimes use lift. I will only step up. If I don't have heavy weight to carry with me, it's only on one handbag, I will go up and down on the steps only, because that's the best exercise. Why should I use lift all the time? Not required. Elevator is not a must. In my childhood, we never had an elevator. In childhood, we never had. So being healthy, but you must feel happy about it. Somebody pushing you to climb with the steps, you will feel tired. So you are having health and you have attitude and you enjoy doing it as your passion. That derives happiness. But you are not healthy and somebody forces you to do that, or even if you are healthy, somebody forces you to do that, I'm sure you cannot derive happiness from that. That is why you must become very, very fit. Physically fit, emotionally is attitude. I have a good attitude for doing my job. Then yes, I will become successful in my life. I can do whatever I want. Not that I want my people also to have similar ability. I will get into the habit of spreading. That's why every leader is a torch bearer of lights. I am a torch bearer of light. I get something from somewhere, I will give to somebody else. We are like a butterfly. So we don't want to keep anything. I will take something, give it to somebody else, give it to somebody else, give it to somebody else. So knowledge is not mine. Health is not mine. Every small food what I get is not mine. Though I am paying money for my food, actually the food is not mine. Food is being made by a farmer. And the farmers is not that grain. The farmer is putting in the land. The land is not mine. I am only a trustee of the land. The land is all the mud, water, wind. All that is not my ownership. Maybe the land is my ownership, but mud is not my ownership. The land is not mine. The wind is not mine. The water is not mine. The water is rainwater. How can the rain be mine? I don't have ownership on the rain. Most important, sunlight is important. Are we paying some money to the sun every year? The tax for sunlight. which is the best source of energy in the world? The rain is because of sunlight. The mud is because of sunlight. Otherwise, the mud will not have any influence on the seed what you put. The seed is growing. That is why we give importance to 5 elements in the world. The whole world depends on 5 elements. Which are the 5 elements? The land, that is the mud, and the water, and the fire or the sun. Fire is sun. Sun is the fire. And then the air and the spiritual world. The energy that is there in this world. Ether, that's called ether. So you have to have soil, one element, next water, next fire, air, and then the ether. Actually, your body is like that. My leg is always on the ground. We are made up of 5 elements. My leg is on the ground. My water body, without any water in the belly, without cleaning my body, what goes out as urine, every item in my blood which is impure sometime, my food what you eat, the water which I take. So 5 elements. I am on the ground, the water is there in the urine, and all my sweating, without water I cannot live, the water is inside me. The fire is inside me. When I feel hungry, the tummy burns. This is the fireplace. My tummy is my fireplace. Whatever I eat, it burns out. The fireplace is called burning out. That is why when you feel hungry, the burning out happens in my stomach. My stomach tummy is the fireplace. So ground is there, material is there, every body part is material. Every material on my body is called ground, earth. You can call it as name as earth, mud, ground, earth. All that material together is called earth. Then water, then fire, then air. Without breathing, nothing works in my life. What a great feeling is breathing. Assume that you stop. If there is a great Swamiji from India who is called as Swami Vivekananda. Look at quotations from Swami Vivekananda. Beautiful quotes. He was the man who made India famous in one lecture in Chicago. The World Conference on Religions. 150 years back. He gave lecture for 43 seconds. 43. No, 3.5 minutes, sorry. 3 minutes, 43 seconds. 3.5 minutes. And the world looked at him as a great leader of religion. 3.5 minutes was the talk. Listen to that talk. Swami Vivekananda Chicago talk. Beautiful talk. He says, we are the spiritual world. We are a spiritual being. Every animal have got 4 elements. But the 5th element, the higher plane of thoughts, is only for human being. That is why we are called a great social being, human being, consideration for the world. We are talking about different things, thinking about different things. All that comes because of my higher plane of life, and that is spiritual, and we are a spiritual being. Assume that we are not healthy, the balance doesn't happen with the air. If my stomach is always hungry, the fireplace is not in place. My water content in my body is not clear, dehydration happens. My air gets stuck. My breath goes. My health is bad. So that is why doctors, when they go, they take your pulse, they take your heartbeat, ask you to take a deep breath and then see whether it is working perfectly or not. That means your air circulation in your body is perfect. So tell me, where are we reaching our health parameters? All the parameters in health depends on the 5 elements balanced in my life. I am healthy when all the elements are perfectly balanced in my body. I am not healthy when the balance is not there. I will collapse. The air gets stuck, collapse. I am not able to think wider and wider and wilder and wilder on different aspects in this world. There may be some element in me less or more or lacking or overshooting. That is what the parameters being measured as vital elements by any doctor in this world. The sulfur is more, sodium is more. That means in my body there is more. That is why I said elements. Where are the sulfur and all these elements comes from? Either from the air or from the water or from the earth. Air, water, earth. The solid, liquid and air. These are the 3 elements in the world. So 3 elements are covered. And then the fire and the ether. I must be able to clean up my mind. And there is a great activity happening around me in my body. Every thought is like a fire. Every thought is like a light. If I keep on thinking and thinking and thinking, I will even forget about my food. So which is at higher place? My thoughts are at higher place and I don't worry about my tummy. Because my brain is much higher. Brain is at a higher plane than my tummy. All the animals you can see, they are parallel. Their brain is not higher than their food. The tummy, the stomach and the head in same level. Most of the animals are created like that. Only human being have got a bigger, higher head. Higher head is your head has to be high. Your thinking has to be high. Don't just think about the food alone. No, that animals will think. I always think about great knowledge. So when you think about more knowledge, you become a more an individual who is at a higher plane. That is where the leadership comes. Otherwise, by birth, some animals are leaders. But every lion is a king of the forest. Not X lion, Y lion. Every lion is that. Every human being is not a leader. There are people who are not leaders, and there are few people who become leaders. Some people are intelligent, some people are not intelligent. In animals, it is not like that. It's given equal. Because we have an ability to increase our ability. This is my ability, I can jump up. From there, I can jump up. I can always grow. That is what the transformation is. So it is not just leadership transformation, it is not relationship transformation, it is LIFE, life transformation. So what is life? Earlier I said live in full enjoyment. Now I will change that. It is learn in full enjoyment. You learn in full enjoyment, then what will happen? Again, I will give another expansion for life. Learning is an investment for future earning. You start learning today, tomorrow you can earn more. Earning doesn't mean money alone. Knowing people is also earning. I earned a friend. I earned my sister. I earned my student. I earned a master. Nobody will make somebody else as your student if you don't have knowledge. Little knowledge you have, adding knowledge, you will get a master. You are totally dull, nobody will come to you to teach. They'll say, hey, this student is not good, I don't want to waste time for this. Correct? So you become a learning is an investment for future earning. What is that you are earning? Not money alone. Relationship is the biggest earning in your life. And what is that learn? LEARN, learn. In learning, when in India, I don't know, in London and all, when somebody learns driving, you have to put a L board.
Yeah.
That means this person is learning license, not completed learning. So after learning, what you will do? You will cut the L. So write LEARN, cut L. What you will get?
N.
Earned. So you finish learning.
Wow.
Then you can start earning. So that is why I keep saying learning is an investment for future earning. Got it? So it's very simple. You need to have that ability to learn. The ability to learn is your health. A healthy brain, healthy relationship, healthy environment, healthy politics, healthy economics. I want to study in the King's College, London. I must have money. So health doesn't mean my muscles. The health means my financial health. Assume I don't have financial health. My brain is very healthy. I'm sure somebody will give me fellowship. Correct? And my relationship is good. Somebody will sponsor me. Nobody will sponsor somebody who is not known to me. Oh, I want to come and stay there. My healthy relationship will give me a place to stay. I don't have to pay. Correct? My attitude is my relationship. The attitude is my health. So understand health not as only a physical health. The overall life itself is healthy. I am a healthy student. I am a healthy eater. I am a healthy communicator. Who is a non-healthy communicator? Whatever you speak becomes trouble. You are an unhealthy communicator. Correct? Who is an unhealthy relationship? I am in relationship with somebody, but every day there is a fight. That means you are in unhealthy relationship.
Yeah.
Got it? So health is a big word. Wealth is another big word. Another big word. Assume that I have good relationship with somebody. I can tell so and so person is my friend, please help him. What am I doing? I am referring you to the other person. This is like a bank account. I want to start a bank account. Bank will not give you account. They will ask you to give a reference.
Yeah.
A non-person. Friendship is like a bank account. I know somebody else. Alka was not known to me. But then when my sister Elizabeth told that no, Alka is a good lady. Yeah, you can have share your knowledge, share your telephone number. She wants a program from you. We become friends. So you are referring me to somebody else. Whom do you refer? Will you refer to a bank account somebody who is not known to you? You know they will not repay the loan if they take, and you will be caught because of your reference. I gave a loan. Bank will catch you. Got it? So relationship is like a bank account. And what you can do, assume that I have an account, and that account I don't have sufficient money to buy a house. Immediately I will go to the bank and give me some loan. The bank will give you loan. Only if they know that you can repay. Our relationship is like that. I can take anything from you. I will tell somebody else, my sister Queen Elizabeth is there. You want something, go and take some help from there. Definitely they will do it because they know that our relationship is able to make that payment back. That's a reference, correct? So that means my relationship with my bank is healthy, they will give me loan. My relationship with my relative is healthy, they will take. Whenever I am in hospital, somebody will come and help me. Why? Because I have a healthy relationship. If I don't give any happiness, why did one of my cousin was after surgery at rest? I telephoned today and then said, how are you? That doesn't make any difference to his health, but it makes lot of relationship becomes more healthy. The relationship becomes healthy only when you polish it. The polish it well so that it shines, it spreads, it becomes brighter. So every time each one of us will take birth in this world like a stone which is broken and then with a lot of sharp edges. A very big stone, when it breaks into pieces, it will have sharp edges. But when that stone rolls in a river, when the stone rolls in a river, the river is the life. Assume it keep on rolling in the river. You can see the river stones are so smooth and so beautiful. It gets a beautiful shape. Why? Because it has hit with a lot of other stones and then the sharp edge becomes so smooth. That is our social life. When we are so social in this world, we meet a lot of people where we will cut our edges. Our shape will go. We get a beautiful shape after some time when we keep on rolling. And that is possible only when you mix with the people. And that mixing with the people is what is leadership. With a different culture. Not that I know only one person from this field, one village. No, I know the whole world because a lot of opportunities. So mix with the different culture means I am shredding my sharp edges. Mixing with the different religious people means all my bad edges are getting, sharp edges will go and then it will become so smooth. And when it becomes so smooth, so beautiful, life is so beautiful. Everybody will keep on the tabletop. Tabletop, we don't keep some sharp edge stones, right? You take a beautiful stone and keep it on the table. And that is our paperweight. How? Because we have no sharp edges. So everybody will start loving you. And that relationship is possible only when you have learned this smoothening your edges by cutting your edges, making it smoother and smoother by lot of social relationship. And that is the healthy practice we call. What is the healthy practice which you should have? Mix with everyone. Understand other religion. Understand other culture. Understand other people around me who are rich, poor, educated, uneducated. Learn from all of them. Give them something so that we can lift them up and then take them to a level where they will be able to put it into higher and higher and higher level. Assume somebody is not able to understand, or I think that from my knowledge he is not able to get it, I may send them to an LKG, the normal lower class. Send them to the higher class. When they get into university level, I may take them at my students. But lower classes, I don't have time to waste on the lower classes. I will tell them, you learn from this person, then after that, pass out, pass out, pass out, come to my level, then to talk to me. Got it? Not by age, not by knowledge. We need a testing. After that, give some assignments. Tell them. Say, today the girl came for maths. I said, identify 5 people, take one chapter, study for next 10 days, and then come back to me. So that's an exercise given. That's what is making them to do some exercise. Once they do exercise, they become fit. Assume they don't do exercise, what do? I say, tata, bye bye. You are not doing what I'm asking you to do it. So it's more important for people to give assignments and ask them to do that. When they become very, very, very positive on that aspect. So leaders are not just to take everybody under you. Leaders also have to be choosy. You have to reject people. Every company cannot appoint everybody on the road. Only good people need to be given seats. Otherwise, you should have sufficient time. We don't have nothing to do. So I think you have to be choosy. And therefore, what will happen? You will have a very healthy environment around you. Otherwise, you will spoil your environment. It is essential to have a good environment around you to make your performance much, much better. So that healthy environment is called a positive environment, which makes me not look down, always look up. Okay, good enough?
Good. Now I feel better now. I feel better. Now, my first question.
Yeah.
Scroll down. My first question. Okay. Hold on. It's so interesting. Where did I put my question now? Hold on. Okay, I think I know it's up here. We are dealing with health and happiness this morning. And you've really spent hours or maybe minutes explaining to us about health, which I really understand that area, especially when it comes to knowledge. Because if you don't know, ignorance, like I said right from the beginning, can kill, can destroy. Because what you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't find a way to know it, to gain knowledge, then it's be idle and you don't know it. And sometimes you can miss the way if you don't gain knowledge of what you need to get knowledge of. But I want to ask one question about happiness. What will make a man happy in life?
See, there are many parameters which makes us happy. It is very easy to identify happiness, which is temporary. I listen to a song, I am happy, but that is temporary. I take a beautiful drinks, I am happy. When I get a dress, colorful dress, I am happy. But tell me, tomorrow when I get it, will I become more happy? Same color, same dress. So there is one thing which is called a tangible, which is called untangible. Something which will give you for a moment, momentary, is not the real happiness. We are all getting in a hallucination of feeling happy that point of time. When my hairstyle is good, am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy. But I'm only looking happy. I'm feeling happy. But I'm not being happy. Most important is being happy. So my happiness can be considered as a temporary or permanent. When you get a job, are you happy getting a permanent job or a temporary job? You are always happy to get a permanent job. So, if you are happy temporarily and after some time, oh, the food was so tasty, I'm so happy. But after some time, my stomach starts creating trouble. Why? The food was not good. I had a beautiful drink. I was so happy. But then after some time, I start vomiting. Maybe I had some problem. I am not able to do my job. It is giving severe headache. It gave me happiness. Most of the addictions are like that. So that time I am happy, but after some time I think, oh, I should not have done it. I am so happy talking to somebody. But after talking, I realized I should have never talked to him. So in the beginning it was happy, but after some time become so unhappy. I ate some food which was so tasty, but then the taste is only, see, in your tongue, only very few centimeters, only 1 centimeter is the taste bud. We are all eating tasty food for satisfying that one centimeter of my tongue is what is taste. Inside my body, there is no taste. The most tastiest food, when it goes inside, will it give me taste or not? No, it doesn't give me taste. So what is the quality of a tasty food? The tasty food is only for some time. That makes me happy for some time. What is healthy, which may not be tasty, but it is beneficial for my body. So what is happiness? You want this temporary happiness which will harm you, or which you feel, oh, I should not have wasted my time, or you want something which will give me a, oh, after some time when I think, yeah, YYCA lectures were really good. Maybe after a few years there is no lecture. Possible, no? It will not happen throughout my life. It will not happen throughout my life. But when I come back, last year, this day, I was with you when I say, I'm actually cherishing. How many such cherishable moments are there in your life? I'm repeating. How many such cherishable moments are there in your life? How many such people you have met when you think about them? After 10 years, when I think about my sister Queen Elizabeth, oh, we had a wonderful time. That is the real happiness. How many number of, it is not number of years, it is not number of months, it is not number of weeks, it is not number of days, it is not number of hours. Few moments in life. The few moments in life which I can treasure in my heart. When I think about it, I feel so happy. That was a great time. Got it? How many such moments I can have? That is the measure of my happiness. What happens to most of the people? Temporarily they will enjoy, but you ask how many such moments are there in your life? No, everything was waste. I had a lot of celebrations. But tell me which is the most interesting thing. I don't remember. You ask me, I'll be able to list out many. Today morning I said I got a mail from a girl who is from a village listening to my lecture. The other day I got a telephone call from a farmer. He is only a law class. He did not get higher of education. So when he listened to my English, he don't even understand. His wife started looking at him and said, what are you listening all these days? Continuously you are listening to this man's lecture. What is so great about it? And he said, I am addicted. Now I want to listen every day. And the other day he telephoned. When I took the call, he disconnected because he don't have the courage to speak to me. I said, why do you worry? Speak to me. Again, I called him back. I got him. He said, my wife keeps scolding me that why are you listening to this man every day? You know why am I listening? My daughter is supposed to become 12th class next year. After that, she has to join for engineering. Which subject is to be taken? I want you to grade. So the father is preparing. See, you the happiness which he derives, not now. Now actually he is struggling listening to understand. But he knows tomorrow he is going to derive happiness. Got it? Each time when I cut my sharp edges, it is paining. When I mix with the culture, when I travel a lot, it is actually paining. When I go to some places and for lectures, the travel itself is so troublesome. Now the next week where I am going, I have to, the whole night probably I will have to wake up, and then my flight is at midnight. From there, I have to take another flight. It is not that physically good. But when I think about that experience which I had, and I am going there for a lecture where the principal of that school I met a few years back in Doha, Qatar. When he was a principal there, he called me in a different country. Now he came back to India. When he called, if I don't go, it doesn't. Meeting him is a great pleasure. So all this trouble of travel will just vanish. That happiness which I derive from that. See, when I have got a small itching here, what do we do when we have itching? We scratch. Everybody scratches. There is itching. What are we doing? We are enjoying. Beautiful. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying scratching. But when I scratch, after some time the blood comes, then I will feel, oh, I should not have scratched. So what is happening? The temporary enjoyment gives me a different problem tomorrow. So if I don't scratch, what will happen? Yeah, it will go after some time. Actually, I'm not enjoying while doing it. I am only pacifying myself. Don't scratch, please. I'm telling myself, don't scratch, please. If I would have done it, I would have enjoyed. So if you are scratching, that means you are temporary happiness. If you are not scratching, that means you are enjoying it for longer time. It's a beautiful question. I think the lot of things can be told like this around this. So feeling, looking, not important. Feeling, next, not important. Probably looking is the lowest, then feeling, then being.
Being.
Yeah, being happy is more important. If you're
That makes me to ask another question. But before then, let me welcome Dr. Samina,
yeah,
Evelyn, and Dr. Stephen Cameron. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I also want to appreciate Ambassador Ilori, Rita Ilori, Ambassador Emmanuel, oh my God, Mr. Isaiah, so many people joining us on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate your time. It's a great day, and it's a very, very important topic that we are dealing with this morning. If we want to be happy and be healthy. That leads me to the second
no,
question.
there is a great song. I don't know. If you want to be happy, be happy. Only one method. You want to be happy, be
Be
happy.
happy. Yes, yes.
Not feel
You know,
happy.
mm,
Not look
yes,
happy. If you want to
yes.
be
You have
happy,
to be
be
happy.
happy.
Be happy.
If you want to be happy, be happy. That's it.
It's just like the song that I always sing when I was in primary school or nursery school, something.
Yeah.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it. Wow, that's part of it. Okay, out of the last statement you said, I have a question. Happy is temporal. Looking happy, feeling happy. But what we need to be looking at is being happy. So, can you elaborate it more on being happy?
See,
Being happy, and how can we maintain that?
see, when I have to develop, when I have to develop my knowledge, I have to increase my wealth, I have to increase my popularity. All these are temporarily being unsatisfied. Okay. So when you are happy and unsatisfied, there are two words. I keep saying be happy, but be unsatisfied. Now you are happy and satisfied, what will happen? Oh, I am satisfied with my knowledge. I will not listen, I will not read, I will not do anything. I am happy with my wealth. I am also satisfied with my health. Wealth, what will happen? I will not do job. This is good enough. This much money in my bank balance, I can eat well. I don't do any job. I am happy. I am satisfied. What is happy and not unsatisfied? I am happy that I have this much knowledge today, but I am not satisfied. I want to read and learn more and more. If I am not unsatisfied, I don't read more and more, my happiness will end after some time. I've got some money in my bank, I can live happily, but after some time, when I want to make more happier life, I want to live my status of life have to be improved. I don't have money, then I will become unhappy. So, what is being in happy? Being in happy is a longer term, not a short term. I want to see that whatever I do tomorrow, also I can do much better, I can increase. Our status of life is always like that. You were mentioning that when you came to London, you did meager, small jobs. But today you are not happy with that job. But that time, that is good enough. That gave you happiness also that time. But what made you to improve in your life is, if you are not happy, you would have gone back to your native place. You will say, no, London is not good. I have got a better place in my house. Let me go back. But you are unsatisfied. You were happy to do there and started doing more and more and more and more, so that today your level of life is different. Are you happy now? Yes. But are you satisfied? No, you are not satisfied. You are not satisfied.
That's why we keep learning.
That is why we keep learning. That is why we keep working. That is why you are publishing books. That is why you are writing. That is why you are communicating. That you are happy with the 4 people as your friends. No, I want 40. When you get 40 people, are you happy? No, I want 400.
Yes.
Correct. So I keep saying, what is happiness? It's like a scale. Today my scale, this is the length. But when I become more happy, I will increase my size. Okay. So I keep saying, you keep your picture, a small picture in your wallet. Then you will keep a big house, 1-bedroom house. You keep your picture, maybe 1 feet by 1 feet, frame it and keep it in the, oh, you got an award. You keep it there. You are happy. But assume that you got a 5-bedroom house and a large hall. Will you keep the small picture there, or you will keep a bigger picture? Correct.
Bigger picture. Yes.
So assume tomorrow you become a owner of a big house, palace house. What you will do? You will keep your statue there. Every kid does it, right? So your happiness have got different scales. As a child, you are happy with the smaller things. A small child, you tell them, I will give you chocolate, one nursery rhyme, please. The child will immediately sing Tinkle Tinkle Little Star, and you give a chocolate. Now assume my sister Queen Elizabeth tells DrTPS, give me a lecture, I will give one chocolate. What do I do? You cannot tell this, right? So my happiness in my childhood was that. When I become a teenager, my happiness was, hey, somebody is going to gift me a cycle, I'm happy. When I go to college, I want a motorbike. So my happiness is motorbike. Right? That is the gift which gives me happiness. And when every time, assume that you go higher and higher and higher and higher, somebody will gift you a pen. That pen cannot be a normal pen. It has to be a designer pen. Nobody else should have that pen. Then only I become happy, right? So our happiness is like a scale which changes its dimension much faster. So as you grow, if you become a minister, you are happy. Prime Minister of London, so happy. But after some time, one day he don't get elected, he will become unhappy. So he is happy about the position. No. That is why I said, number of days which you enjoyed, if you can enjoy later thinking about it, then your happiness will remain for longer time. Not every time you can gain. Every time you don't gain. Sometimes you lose. And that thoughts will come only when you are spiritually higher. If somebody asks me, what do you want? I say, I don't want anything. Why you don't want anything? I don't want money. I don't want money at all. Why? Because I have a lot of people who will. I came last time to London. Do you know how much money I spent? I did not spend any money. Somebody gave me a ticket. Somebody picked me up from the airport. Somebody, until the whole place, I didn't even have a credit card with me. I don't even have a telephone with me. I don't have a local number with me. Nothing. Why should I worry? Because there are a lot of people who will take care of me. Got it? So what is my wealth which gives me happiness? It is not the tangible, countable items around me. It is the relationship which gives me. So I think as a human being, the most happiest thing what you can have is, because we are a social being, we are a human being, our happiness depends on how many people around me makes me happy is my real happiness. I have 5 people around me making me happy, one person not making me happy, I will always think about this fellow, bad fellow. So how many people are around you making happy? One person not making me happy is good enough to spoil my life. So my happiness depends on the people around me. My relationship matters. My mindset matters. Your title only I am looking at. Part 2 or part 1, I don't care. My mindset, my relationship, transforming my relations to the people who think about me. That is why I am also thinking about the old writings in my scriptures in India. Ena kena prakarena. It's a beautiful rhyme. I know it's difficult for you to learn. Ena kena prakarena. What do you do? Where do you do? When do you do? How do you do? Doesn't matter. Yasya kasyabi dehinaha. To whom you are making happy doesn't matter. Sandosham. At least learn this word, sandosham. Sandosham. Sandosham means happiness. Sandosham. Sandosham. Yeah, sandosham. The last line says,
is it S-A-N-D-O-S?
S-A-N-D-H-O-S-H-A-M. Sandosham.
Okay, S-A-D.
S-A-N.
N.
Yeah, S-A-N-D-H-O-S-H-A-M. Sandosham. That is happiness. So, ena kena prakarena yasya kasyabi dehinaha sandosham janayat pratna. How much happiness you will give to others? How much happiness you will give to others? That is actually called praying. Ishvara pujanam. Ishvara means God. Ishvara means God. Sandosham janayat pratna. How much happiness you give to others? Tadaivam Ishvara Pujanam. That is what is called praying to God. So you see how much importance is given to happiness. It is not my happiness. People around me are happy, then I am automatically happy. I am so happy, nobody around me is happy. Life is not happy. Temporarily happy, but after some time we will so unhappy now. I have not done anything in my life. So that's a great saying. You asked very, very specific questions. I feel so happy. I remember all my earlier learnings from my masters. Ena kena prakarena yasya kasyabi dehinaha. You can see happiness in me, right? Yasya kasyabi dehinaha sandosham janayat pratna. Sandosham. 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 And healthy is sukham. Healthy is sukham. Sukham. S-U-G-H-A-M. Sukham. And beautiful. Sanskrit is such a language. Sukham. Gham means space. Su add, then it becomes good. Sukham. Yeah, and you do dukham means bad space. Sukham means good space. Dukham means bad space. So what is sukham? Healthy. Happy. Sukham, sandosham. These are 2 words. So whenever you see some Indian, you can ask Sukham, sandosham. Then they will say, "Ya sukham sandosham."
Okay.
Sukham sandosham. Sukham sandosham.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The last question I need to ask, thank you so much, before I let you rest.
Yeah.
Going back to the last one again,
Yeah.
like I said, the more I listen, the more I understand, the more the question is coming. Yes, you were saying that, yes, to be happy is being happy, okay? And then you said sometimes we are happy, and then later on we are unhappy,
Yeah.
something like that. And then you said that at one level, there's a level of happiness, okay? I understand that. Sometimes you want to, when you are in the one level, you want certain things, and then you've got it. Then you still need more, and then you start working towards that.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, where will contentment come in? Especially for those people that they make themselves unhappy because they see other people happy. But if they are contented with what they have and sit down to assess what they have now and see how they can improve themselves, then they can go to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay. So what will you say to the person that he's in their own lower rate?
Yeah.
Should they still be content with what they have at that time and enjoy it while they are still looking outside? I don't know if my question is I just want us to really elaborate more about contentment, because this will help our youth these days. They cannot have aeroplane overnight. That's not possible unless they do other things. But then they are opportuned with little things at the moment. Some of them, they realize it that they have it. Some of them, they don't realize they have it, and they are looking outward.
Yeah.
So how can we encourage them to be content with where they are?
Now
Even though we are not encouraging them to stay there.
I got it. I
That
got
is the
it.
beginning.
I got it. Now you are in London and you have a movie which is of Queen Elizabeth. Not you.
I know on
Okay. And it's a beautiful movie. I have seen that movie. When you see that movie, how do I enjoy it? If I start thinking, yeah, I don't have a palace like this. You go to a museum, you will see the great dresses worn by the king and the palatial place, right? How do you enjoy the palace if you start thinking, hey, I don't have this? You go to a hotel for eating, then you see that no, this man is very rich, but I don't have this sort of a big restaurant. The company owner is very rich. I don't even have taste in my food. You must understand, my father is different, my mother is different, my family is different, my culture is different, my land is different. And in that status, am I doing the best what I can do? I am not as tall as a great man who is taller than me, doing wonderful things in this world. There are great people lived in, somebody has taken birth in Britain and then his English is fantastic. But I am contented with my English vocabulary. I am able to express well and I am able to speak much better than many people who have taken birth in Britain. They are not able to speak like me because they have less knowledge. They have less opportunity. Why Queen Elizabeth, my sister, is calling me for a talk? There are a lot of people around your colony. You go around and then see a lot of people are there. Why are you not calling them to talk on a subject of health and happiness? Why are you calling this person from Hyderabad? Correct? See, I have got an opportunity because I have some ability. And that ability makes me to do things. And that ability, I am satisfied for that time, that purpose. But I am not totally satisfied. I want to improve. Today you called me. I want somebody else also to call me. Today you called me, but tomorrow also you must call me. Understood? So I am happy, the temporary, I am satisfied for the time being, I am okay, good, feeling happy, great, I am so great. That doesn't mean I stop learning, I do it. But tomorrow you call a king and then as a guest you are making me to talk in front of me and you don't even listen to me. I don't care, because that is today is his job. Today the platform is his. Tomorrow I will
Yes,
get a
sir.
platform. So assume that I want to become king tomorrow. I must do so much. I must strive for that. That energy I can bring only when I look on somebody who is greater than me, but not becoming unhappy, but becoming happy about him and make me happy to that level. Then only I can work positive. Otherwise, what will happen? Everything around me, there are a lot of things makes me unhappy in this world. I am not the chief minister of, hey, this man is chief minister, he has less knowledge. But he has less knowledge, but he has great opportunity because his father was a chief minister. He belongs to that family. I belongs to a different family. Okay. Why should I think that no, my neck is only this much? Why I don't have become a giraffe? Giraffe is a different family. I am a different family. Correct. Why should I worry that my nose is this much only, my somebody's nose is bigger? I'm good in this. With this nose, with this ear, with this gray hair, with this body, am I doing everything what I can do? Is the question which you should ask me. Which will make me more productive.
Yeah.
The contentment is I am happy with my body, I am happy with my family, I am happy with my birth, I am happy with my father and mother. I cannot take another birth. I have already taken birth in as a parent. My parent I cannot change. I have no way to change my parent. Actually, I have no way to change my religion, because by birth, there is only very few religions in the world where by birth my religion is my birth. In India, traditionally, my father and mother both are same religion. I took birth, that is my religion. There is no extra function. Even if I convert, I come back again, I am that religion only. There is no extra function. Conversion is not part of Indian religion at all. So I am in that religion, that's my credit. By birth, I got that credit. I got a mother tongue, that is my credit. How can I cry saying that no, I have not taken birth to a Britisher, my English would have been better? Why should I worry about it? That is other tongue, this is my mother tongue. So I must be always feel proud that my mother is good. My mother is the most beautiful woman in the world. I am sure in somebody's eye she is not the most beautiful. My father is the best person in the world. So feel proud of what you are is contentment.
Yeah.
Feel proud of your tradition is your contentment. And if you are not proud, that means you did not understand you, understand yourself. I am happy with my nose, I am happy with my eyes, but maintain it well. Trim it well, looking good, feeling good, being good. By manufacture, we are good, but maintenance also has to be good. Because I have no choice. My choice is only my extra knowledge, my extra ability to use my opportunities. So I have to use all opportunities within the limit of my life. Opportunities can be different for different people. And understand there are rich people who are so poor, they are not happy in the world. There are so many famous people, they are so unhappy in the world. And you are so happy without all these. So, no money can give you extra happiness. No fame can give you extra happiness. Knowledge also cannot give you extra happiness, because when you start learning, you will know there are much more to learn. There is no end for learning. It is not like a mountain climbing on a top and then you say that I reached the top now, nothing more to learn in my life. No, when you reach on the top of the mountain, you will see another bigger mountain. Learning is always climbing mountains, mountains after mountains after mountains after mountains. But with this knowledge, in this age, with this background, with this parameter which I have, with my family, with my tradition, with my culture, with my land, with my knowledge, with my ability, with my, I am also resting. I am not working 24 hours so hard. No, a lot of politicians work much bigger, much they spend all the time working for somebody else. I am not doing it. Why am I doing not doing it? I want to enjoy a little bit of cinema. I want to enjoy going out with my family. I want to enjoy with my children. When the children come, I want to enjoy. Otherwise, I could have been in government working. I took my retirement. If I would have been government, I would have been a higher place, getting more salary, more positions, more pride, more privilege. I found this is my happiness. If I was in government, I will never meet these people whom I am meeting now.
Mm.
Correct. I will never be talking to you like this if I would have been in government service. So I should think whether I am in that position I am happy or now I am happy. Some people, what do they do after losing? Yeah, I should have not left it. Not even a single moment in my life I thought like that. So my happiness is I am that, and I have that decision at that point of time, in that background, with that condition, with that environment, with that ability. What I have taken decision is exactly right, and I don't depend on something else, and that is my contentment. The
Well,
decision what I have taken is wrong, I start thinking I am not a contented person. So many people have this problem. You rightly said there are a lot of people who feel that no, I told you, oh, I should not have done it. They keep on telling this. No, you are not contented. Contentment is a longer term. It's like weather and climate. Weather is temporary, climate is permanent. Happiness is temporary, contentment is the larger word. I am contented.
content.
Contentment is correct.
Okay, well, you summarize it. Now, I will say I'm a little bit satisfied at the moment, but if I keep you going, we will stay here till evening. And you know my plans, you know my program of the day.
Yeah.
So,
All success, I keep saying, you are successful today, successful
yes,
tomorrow, successful tomorrow. What is success? Success is a succession of successes.
mm,
Success is not one
succession.
success. Success is a succession of successes. So many success together. When one comes, next comes, next comes, next comes, next comes together, it becomes success.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
See, I can never. Do you know that if I come to London, I can meet you, but I can never meet personally Dr. Samina Eveline. In my life,
Mm.
I cannot meet her. She cannot meet me.
Because she will be in Pakistan.
And I am in India. Now, even I will not get a permission to go to Pakistan.
Mm,
Samina will not get a permission to come and meet Dr. TPS.
yeah.
Even if you want to meet, we have to come to London
Mm.
together.
Okay. But
Other,
do I have permission to come to India then? Yeah.
yeah, London people can come to India.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this our teaching and discussion and questions and answers. It has been a great time. And you have another section tomorrow. So rest yourself now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, before we go on, I know that Dr. Steven and Dr. Samina, they've been listening. Maybe they want to make a comment quickly before we call on Dr. Samina. Dr. Steven, you have anything to say, question, or comment?
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas, for giving me an opportunity. And thank you so much, Sir TPS, for delivering such an amazing lecture. Happiness is very, very important. And the way you actually, told it, I am impressed. And I've taken some notes also, that how you actually explain that contentment can be achieved. Yes, I think we should always focus on achieving contentment in our life, because that's very important to be contented. And you've given some strategies also on happiness, and those are also amazing. So I express my gratitude and thank you so much for this enlightening lecture. It was truly insightful, and I really learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Steven. I really appreciate your comment. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much.